most of the Malayalam films got the English titles. Why it happens so, sir? Because as you are director for the films also, I am asking this question.
Most of the Malayalam films, I don't know, not really. But there are, like there's a Malayalam film recently with a Telugu title called Premalu. This film we always knew needed to have a title and then at least an English line that is sort of explaining the title when we hope that it will eventually start traveling internationally. So that, you know, there is an English title for people to associate it to. The English translation of the book is titled The Goat Days. Which was what we first used to call the initial draft of the script. I think the script we sent you had Goat Days. Yeah,
Goat Days.
Yeah,
the same name of
we used to call the initial draft of the English script Goat Days. But then as we, you know, came closer to finishing the film, again, you know, it's when we started off, this GOAT acronym terminology did not, I don't think it existed. Now it's become very common to use GOAT, greatest of all time, that acronym.
Yes, yes.
When we started the film, that wasn't there, or if it was there.
I think it came right around the Kobe Bryant passing.
It
would have been after.
That association of GOAT and greatest of all time became more and more popular. We thought, oh, it would be not just, we can look at it not just as GOAT, the animal, but also greatest of all time. So if you look at it that way, rather than Days, Life would be a better title, the GOAT Life, the greatest of all time life, plus the whole association of the animal goat with his life in the desert. So yeah, all put together, we landed on the Goat Life as an English title for the film.
Then in these 15 years of long journey of this film, what are the challenges that you have faced?
For the longest time of the journey, which is the 10 years before we could finally shoot, the struggle was to actually devise a way where this was possible, you know. How can we pull off something of this size and this scale? And it is not even one of those films that you can easily convince, let's say, a production house where it's not like, you know, it's action, it's not that also. But we knew that it was a mainstream film that people will resonate with.
Yes.
So for 10 years, that was a struggle. We had so many meetings, so many potential investors showing interest and then not being able to follow it up. Finally, when it came through and we finally found a way to do the film, we thought the struggles are over. Okay, now everything is set, we start shooting, and like we've always dreamt of it, in 2 years we finish shoot. But unfortunately, we started shoot and then, you know, the problems started because firstly, we thought we will put the set of the Masara, where the animals are all held, in Rajasthan, in Jaisalmer desert, so that at least that much portion is under our control, we can shoot in India, and then just for the escape portions of the desert, we will go abroad. But obviously, India does not have this breed of sheep and these camels. So we sort of went about devising a plan to import this livestock from Saudi Arabia to India for the shoot. And then after the shoot, we take it back in a container ship. But the permissions didn't come through. There were legal issues with livestock import and all that. And we had to give up on the idea. Then started the actual search of where can this film be shot, you know. And there were so many countries we visited, and we looked at Morocco, Tunisia, UAE, GCC, all the countries, Oman, Kuwait, and finally, you know, we landed up in Jordan, where everything came together. So, and then we started shoot, and then the pandemic happened. So the pandemic happened, and then the shoot had to be stopped for almost 1.5 years. So it was a big challenge. I don't know if another film, in my knowledge, at least in recent history, that has faced so many obstacles, yet managed to achieve what we set out to achieve with absolute zero compromise. I have read articles about the old Bollywood film called Mughal-e-Azam, where the director was like that, you know. So maybe after that, this is another story that future film lovers and cinephiles can discuss, like the Mughal-e-Azam